What's going on, guys? It is Mercury, and today we're bringing you more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet ranked VGC battles. For today's video, we've got a really fun team that I made using Azumarill, and it's got a lot of cool and uncommon Pokemon, so definitely hit the like and subscribe if you want to see more great content like this. As always, I do a brief team analysis before we get into any battles, but if you want to just skip right to the action, check out the timestamp right here, and that'll take you straight to the battles. With that being said, let's get into the team breakdown. So today's team is all about the rabbit. Yes, we're talking about Azumarill. Now Azumarill historically has been a pretty good Pokemon, and I feel like it's definitely becoming more popular in today's meta as Palafin usage goes down. But the set that I'm running is a Life Orb set. Obviously huge power is the ability, and then you have Grass Tear to cover your weaknesses into Electric and Grass. It doesn't do anything for your Poison weakness, but Poison really isn't all that common as an attacking type. Life Orb is really nice on Azumarill because you can either go that or Choice Band and you're putting out so much damage. So the set that I've gone is pretty standard. You don't actually have Liquidation, instead you have Aqua Jet because I feel like most times it's still powerful enough to get the KO, and instead you have coverage with Ice Spinner. Now the rest of the team, you have Klefki, which is just an awesome Pokemon. I love Klefki. It does such a great job in supporting the team, although it really doesn't do much offensively. You have Dazzling Gleam just as like a single attacking move in case you get taunted and can't switch out or something. But yeah, it has dual screens, which makes your entire team way tankier. And then you have Kingambit, which I've actually used this Pokemon a couple times. I used it in my previous video, and I used it on its own video as well. So definitely check out those if you're interested. Then you have a Volcarona set, which is an offensive set with safety goggles. So you don't have to worry much about a Mungus. You can actually switch into potential Spores with this Volcarona, given that you have safety goggles. And then the rest of the moves, you have Fire Dance and Quiver Dance, which are just great to potentially boost your special attack. And then Giga Drain to recover any HP that you might lose, and Protect, well, Protect is just everywhere. No need to explain Protect. Dragonite's actually a Choice Band set. Now this is the set that Nails used at Portland Regionals. I really like this set, so I was like, you know what, let's try it out. I kind of made my own EV spread for it, so you're fairly strong, you're fairly fast, especially with the Choice Band in terms of strength, and then you have a good amount of HP investment plus multi-skill, so you're actually pretty tanky, especially with support from Klefki with dual screens. And then the moveset is pretty standard. You've got Extreme Speed and Outrage as your really strong attacking moves. You've got Facade in case you get burned or something. It can kind of overcome the burn damage since it doubles in power. And with Terra Normal, you're doing so much damage. And then Aqua Jet's also really nice because it kind of surprises opponents. Now, this set does sometimes struggle to hit Flutter Mane, but you have other Pokemon to deal with Flutter Mane. Speaking of other Pokemon, the final member on this team is Sandy Shocks. Now this thing, I feel like it dipped in usage at the start of Regulation C, but it's also seeing a resurgence. And I have Grass Terra on it because that covers its main weaknesses except for Ice. And yeah, it's a pretty standard set there as well. With Booster Energy and Max Speed, you're able to pretty much outspeed everything, especially like Iron Bundle and Flutter Mane that don't have max speed investment, because you are pretty fast with the Sandy Shocks once you get set up. And for the question of the day, what's your opinion on Azumarill? I feel like Azumarill, like I was saying before, is seeing a huge rise in usage because people are starting to realize that it's way stronger than they were given credit to Azumarill for before. And I feel like Palafin also dipping in usage is a big component of that. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments down below. And let's just get started straight into the battles.
Okay, this looks like a pretty standard team. We've got Flutter Mane, we've got Ting-Lu, Chien Pao, Iron Hands, Amoonguss, and Arcanine. I think I actually versed this team with my Goodra team previously. So, who's going to be good here? Do we want Sandy Shocks? Probably not. Unless we would commit our Terra into it, but that, regardless, it's going to be weak to the Chien Pao. I do like Azumarill. But this is actually our setup Volcarona, which is good. Yeah, let's actually lead Volcarona plus the Klefki. I feel like this covers for most things that he has. And then I don't think we bring the Kingambit into this one, given that he has Iron Hands and Flutter Mane and Ting-Lu. Yeah, even Chien Pao with Sacred Sword, Arcanine with Flare Blitz, yeah. Kingambit's not a good bring into this team, but Azumarill could be okay. Also thinking about Choice Band Dragonite, but not sure yet. Azumarill for sure. It's between these two. I think Dragonite, though. Yeah. Let's see. Kingambit is a good Pokemon, but I don't know. I'm very, very scared to use it sometimes because of how many weaknesses it has. And then if you have like Flying Terra on it, you're probably good because you're covered for like your Fighting type weakness, your Ground type weakness, but mine is Dark Terra, so I don't feel like that helps me in this matchup, even with Sucker Punch. But yeah, let's see what the opponent's actually going to go for here. They will lead with Iron Hands Amoonguss. Okay. So, that being said, I feel like there's no problem in setting up a Quiver Dance here, because we are safety goggles. But do we want to switch out Klefki, maybe? No, I don't think we do. Let's go for a Quiver Dance, and then we're going to set up a... We could go for Gleam right off the bat. Huh. I think we should set up a Reflect. Or try to. He's probably going to Swords Dance. Or, not Swords Dance, Fake Out. We do see a Terra immediately from the opponent, so Terra Water Amoonguss probably, and then he might go for Spore. No, he went for Terra Fire on the hands. Okay, fair enough. Good thing we didn't go for Dazzling Gleam. That's also why I was thinking, like, he might Terra to get rid of his weakness right off the bat. And Amoonguss just protects, so is this Fake Out? Fake Out wouldn't make sense though, would it? Reflect here. Oh, is he Swords Dance though? That'd be really scary. But now we can paralyze him, so I mean, there's that. Wild Charge, okay. Hopefully... No, he can't get burned, because he's Fire Terra. What am I saying? But yeah. We are going to get the Fiery Dance into the Amoonguss, and then we're going to go for a Thunder Wave, I think, onto the... Or try to get a Thunder Wave. He could go for Rage Powder. But another Wild Charge actually doesn't KO us. So, he's going to swap the Amoonguss. Smart. And then go for... Arcanine. Okay, good play, good play. I guess we could have protected Volcarona, but I wasn't really too sure what we should do there. We are going to get the Paralysis, so hopefully he gets fully paralyzed here and then we take less damage from Volcarona, but I don't think that will be the case here. We do get a Fiery Dance off, and it does not much damage into the Arcanine. We get the special attack boost though, which is nice. And then, yeah, Wild Charge going to come out and do a lot of damage. Does Extreme Speed KO from this range, though? If we protect Volcarona here, and then we maybe just swap into the... I feel like we swap into Azumarill. No, I think we go into Dragonite here. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm thinking he could go for Flare Blitz, which would be okay. Not ideal, of course. But yeah, Dragonite gonna come out. I'm thinking he just went for, like, Extreme Speed into the Volcarona. And then maybe went for, like, a Drain Punch or something on the Klefki. Which obviously won't do much to my Dragonite, which is perfect. But let's see. Yeah, he did go for Drain Punch. But with Multiscale and Reflect, that's not doing anything. And he didn't really heal up much either, but now we're in a scary spot. Huh. I don't really want to lose my Volcarona, but in the back it doesn't do much except for, like, threaten the Amoonguss. So I think we swap here, and then we go for Terra. Terra Extreme Speed probably would make sense here, just to do more damage. I don't think he has Protect on hands. Seems like an Assault Vest set. Klefki gonna come out here. Maybe went for Flare Blitz though, because that would cover for the Klefki swap. If he did though, fair play. Oh, is this just gonna be Flutter Mane? Ah, I think it is Flutter Mane. No, it's Amoonguss, okay. So Terra normal E-Speed will do a lot. But my opponent's playing pretty well. He's making good switches. I probably should have switched sooner, as soon as I saw that Volcarona was not doing much into his side, but yeah, it is what it is. E-Speed should still do really good damage here, though. Yeah, it did great damage. He went for E-Speed into Klefki. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So now we are going to T-Wave the Arcanine and then go for Extreme Speed, because I don't want to get put to sleep. But he did protect, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. This could just be a Will-O-Wisp. That's actually a really good play, though, to protect the Amoonguss. Okay, hopefully he gets paralyzed here, because I don't want to get burnt on Dragonite. But there's only like a 25% chance of that happening, so let's see. Oh, nice, it did happen. Okay, perfect. Very good. That is what we needed. That being said, though, we know... we don't know that he doesn't have Flutter Mane, though. Now Klefki not going to be doing much for us, though. I think if we Thunder Wave that slot and then switch out into Volcarona, that's fine. Let's see. He might be swapping the Amoonguss here. I personally would, because he can't protect. He knows an E-Speed will take him out. Let's see. Yep, swaps the Amoonguss, just like I thought. Into probably Iron Hands. Or maybe it's Flutter Mane. It is Iron Hands, okay, okay. So fine, but we're going to Thunder Wave that slot, and he's already paralyzed. He tried to Will-O-Wisp us, okay. Bit of a stally game, though. We are going to go for Gleam here. And then just try and get a Fiery Dance off. But I don't know if he has... I don't know if he has Protect or not. We just want damage onto this Arcanine. His whole team is so bulky. Interesting that he also doesn't have Fake Out on the Arcanine, or not on the Iron Hands. We get the boost though again. Very nice. Gleam is going to do very little, but it's chip damage. Klefki unfortunately not doing much here. And he does just Flare Blitz, so I'm okay with this. We're not going to lose our Klefki. But we get burned. Nice. Not nice for us, but nice for the opponent. The recoil damage there, of course. And he gets paralyzed. Just wondering if an E-Speed actually takes us out here. So we are going to try and get off a Light Screen. And then just go for Fiery Dance. Yeah, that makes sense. He actually doesn't even KO our Volcarona. So let's see here. I think we should be set up okay for the endgame. The only problem is if he has Flutter Mane. We don't know that for sure. Oh, he's actually 33% berry. Wow. So all that damage that we tried to get off into him just not gonna matter. Okay. That being said, Volcarona not the most useful anymore. I couldn't believe it survived the E-Speed though. That's obviously thanks to the move from his... Sorry, what am I saying? From the move from Klefki, the Reflect. But yeah, we're gonna go for, I think, Aqua Jet here into protect the... Oh, but no, we're in a bad spot. We have to Aqua Jet here. Although he's gonna Wild Charge me this turn. I'm gonna make a prediction though. I feel like I have to win this game on predictions because we're pretty far behind. He does just E-Speed, so that's really good. How much does Aqua Jet even do? It does about half. There's one more pick it up though. It's thanks to the Life Orb. He gets paralyzed. Oh, unfortunate for him. Very, very unfortunate. But I think here we can go for Aqua Jet onto the Iron Hands because it's the bigger threat. And then we try and swap into Dragonite. He probably just goes for E-Speed here. That's what I would click. That's a super unfortunate paralysis, but we get really, really lucky there. If that was the case, I know Volcarona was going to be going down that turn. And then Dragonite comes out here. He's going to go into a Moongus. Okay, good play. Very, very, very good play. Wow. Great play. I wonder if we get burned. Nope, we get burnt. Wow, what a prediction. But, I mean, we do have Facade now, which is good. And the opponent has used their Terra. I don't want to get put to sleep, though, so we're going to have to go for the... he could protect the Amoonguss. So I'm scared. I'm actually going to protect the Azumarill here. And then we're going to go for Facade onto the Arcanine. It's fine if he Rage Powders, because then we're just going to be doing big damage into the Amoonguss. But yeah, a Terra Normal Facade is perfect. Oh, he did protect the Arcanine. Wow. Great play. Does he protect the Amoonguss? No, he does not. Does he do it this turn, though? He went for Spore. I think Ice Spinner should pick up the Amoonguss. Not sure, though. This is super annoying, although I think we can crack through. Okay, so we go for Ice Spinner onto Amoonguss. I'm betting that picks us up, or picks him up. And then we go for Facade onto Arcanine. If our Azumarill gets burnt, then that's obviously less than ideal. Let's see here, though. And if Ice Spinner doesn't KO Amoonguss, we're in big trouble. Because then we're going to be put to sleep with Azumarill. He has other Pokemon to bring out. But he swaps. Okay. And the swap is into his Iron Hands. Okay. Facade should still do good damage, though. Please KO. That did so much damage, even though we're burned. If Ice Spinner picks up here, though, we're really, really good. If it doesn't, we're in a bad spot, but it is what it is. Let's see. Please pick up. Nice, okay. Wow, okay, so we finally broke through his crazy defensive core. So no more Arcanine, or sorry, no more Iron Hands, no more Amoonguss. Arcanine is going to be at half health coming in here, and then we're finally going to see his last Pokemon. He did a great job of hiding it, and just playing around with only 3 Pokemon. So I'm pretty impressed by how the opponent has been playing this entire game. But who's his last Pokemon? Chiampao, right, and Chiampao and Arcanine. So fair enough. The Intimidate's less than ideal, of course. I think we have to go for Play Rough here, though. And then sack Volcarona. We swap into Volcarona here. Let's see, though. Yeah, we're going to go for Play Rough. Actually, wait a sec. Arcanine could protect. So could Chiampao, though. Let's go for this, and then we're going to swap into Volcarona. It's really just a guessing game here of which one of his Pokemon is going to protect. So it could go either way. If I were him, I would protect the... Oh, maybe I would protect the Arcanine. I just don't want to risk getting burned, potentially. Yeah, he did protect it. Good play. Good play. Maybe he gets burnt here, though. Like, that'd be great. It's probably also Focus Sash here, though. Just a Sacred Sword, so does this burn him? No, it doesn't. Wow. But I still think we're in the better spot here. Because we do have Extreme Speed, although I don't see it picking up the KO onto his Chiampao. We're still going to go for it. So we're going to Aqua Jet the Arcanine, and then I think we E-Speed the Chiampao, because we have to. Otherwise, Dragonite is just going to go down to like an Ice Spinner or something, and he doesn't protect, so that's good. So E-Speed going to do about half, and then Aqua Jet should KO the Arcanine. Yep. Very nice. Now, how much would Aqua Jet do? We'll see, though. So Sacred Sword hits Dragonite and KOs us. Unfortunately, now it just comes down to a Play Rough. So super long game, but My opponent's team was so defensive, and now it's really just down to, do we hit a play rough? Because I think he two-shots us from this range. So yeah, we're just going to go for play rough. If we miss a play rough, we would really just have to rely on like an Aqua Jet critical hit, but 10% chance plus, like, yeah, I don't know. He could even KO us here. Let's see though. Sacred Sword? No, it didn't do enough. Play rough does not miss. Okay, excellent. We were able to break through his team. Wow, what a crazy, crazy match. Super long match. So if this goes on YouTube, I'm probably only going to try and include like maybe 2 games along with this this one, because this one's a very long match. But we played that super well, and I think our positioning was really important in the end game, especially with making use of Volcarona just to take that last hit. And yeah, wow, what a crazy, crazy match. I really enjoyed that game as well. Super hard reads. The opponent made some great reads as well. And like I always say, you have to kind of think of what the opponent's going to do, like 2 steps ahead. So I figured he was going to switch Amoonguss, but I was like, I don't want to get put to sleep, because if I do, that's very, very detrimental, and I don't think I can come back from being put to sleep by a Spore. So, wow. Honestly, a very, very crazy game. Okay, wow, we actually see Electrode. You never see that Pokemon anymore. So we see Electrode, Gyarados, Tinglu, Grimmsnarl, Kingambit, and Chi-Yu. Okay, so what do we want to do? What does Electrode actually do? I know it sets up like light screens and stuff, but we also have Klefki for that. Which, speaking of Klefki, doesn't seem too bad into this matchup. Just if he brings Chi-Yu. Also, Rock Slide is relatively scary if he just leads Tinglu, for example. But I feel like actually our Sandy Shocks might be good in this one, so we're probably going to bring that in the back. Yeah. Let me think here. Grimmsnarl's scary, but we can Terra Normal. I like the idea of bringing Dragonite here. Kingambit, not so much, although it's still a pretty good Pokemon, especially with Defiant. Nah, let's bring Azumarill. Azumarill and Sandy Shocks, I think, in the back. So our team's a mix of special and physical attackers, but I think this should be an okay combo. I really like Klefki because if he has screens, I'm going to want my own set of screens. Although, I suppose Grimmsnarl could potentially not have Reflect and Light Screen, but most of them run like a set of either Thunder Wave or Fake Out plus Dual Screens plus Spirit Break as their attacking move. So let's see. They might not have brought it either, but if that's the case, I have a big advantage. But they actually did bring it. So it's going to be Gyarados Grimmsnarl for the lead into my Dragonite Klefki. So them having Intimidate is not nice here. I feel like I should switch into Azumarill and set up a Reflect. You know what? Actually, I kind of feel like switching into Sandy Shocks because that puts pressure onto my opponent. So we're going to set up Reflect and then switch into Sandy Shocks, because that way we would live a Waterfall if they went for it into my Dragonite, which I don't think they would do. I think they're just going to try and Thunder Wave. Or they could Taunt, which would definitely shut down Klefki. But let's see here. Maybe they Terra right off the bat. We're going to try and save ours. They don't Terra, we get a Reflect off. No Fake Out either. Okay, Misty Terrain makes sense. Okay. Dragon Dance, wow. Scary. Very, very scary. If that's the case, I feel like we want to force a Terra out of him, though. I didn't think it'd be a Dragon Dance Gyarados, but it is. So I think there's nothing wrong, really, with going for Gleam here, plus... Do we Terra? I think we should Terra here. Because he's not going to straight up go for a Terra Blast, right? Let's see. Okay, so if we see a Gyarados Terra, then that means that we're faster with the Sandy Shocks because whoever's faster gets to use their Terra first. We are going to Terra Grass. They might set up Reflect, which is fine. But if they got a second Dragon Dance, that would not be fine. Let's see. He protects, okay. Good play. Light Screen goes up. Okay, okay. Thunderbolt. Do we make a read, though, and just go straight up for an Earth Power? Like, he has to go for Steel Terra here, right? Flying Terra would not save him. I think we should make a big read. I'm thinking he goes for Steel Terra, unless, well, actually no, most of them will run Flying Terra with Terra Blast. So we go for Gleam, and then we go for Protect. Yeah, let's go for Protect to bait out a Terra. So Grimmsnarl swaps, fine. Let's see. Grimmsnarl swaps into Tinglu to reduce my special attack, which makes sense. And then we're going to see if he Terras here. I'm hoping he does. And it looks like he will. Perfect. So our Protect was a good play. And if he Steel Terra, that's fine. Flying Terra, yep. Good thing we didn't straight up go for Earth Power. I was considering it, and then I was like, nah, that would be a terrible play. Sandy Shock's going to Protect, okay. So we know we're going to see a Terra Blast. Although, I still feel like we just need the damage here. Because we do get a bit of Dazzling Gleam damage. Okay, judging by that, I don't think Thunderbolt will KO. Let's see, though. It might. But we're still going to Dazzling Gleam. We could swap Klefki, but... I don't really feel comfortable doing that. He has Reflect, right? Actually, yeah, I do feel like I should swap Klefki here into Dragonite, and then just straight up go for a Thunderbolt. Let's do that. He might Protect as well, which is fine. As long as he doesn't get like a crazy fissure into our Sandy Shocks. I do think he will attack, though. Yeah. Thunderbolt didn't even do half. It's crazy. And Terra Blast is going to pick up the KO here, like, certainly, even through Reflect. Wow, so double same type attack with us. Going to take out our Sandy Shocks, unfortunately. Misty Terrain means that we can't get status moves, and Dragon type moves are weaker as well. So we're not going to be going for any outrages here. Well, let's see. We have to make the choice, though, between... we could double attack the Gyarados because it's a big threat. And I think the opponent knows that. Aqua Jet won't do too much, though, will it? I like Ice Spinner, though, just to get rid of terrain, potentially. He might Protect as well, which is fine. As long as he doesn't hit Fissure into my Azumarill, I will be mad. But yeah. He swaps the Tinglu, fine. Maybe it's just the swap and Protect. Grimmsnarl going to come back out. Okay, nice. He does not... Oh, wait! So then Aqua Jet would have been perfect. Does this pick up the KO? It does not. Okay, perfect. We could have Aqua Jetted there, actually, and then saved us our Azumarill in terms of health. Yeah, that was not a great play. I think we should have Aqua Jetted. I really wasn't sure that it was going to pick up the KO. Tinglu coming back out. Okay. I say we Protect the Azumarill here. E-Speed into Grimmsnarl. We could swap Klefki, but... Now let's just Protect. So no protects from either of them, because Azumarill, I'm pretty sure, is the slowest Pokemon in the field. E-Speed going to come out of the Grimmsnarl. It did a good amount. Oh, I forgot he didn't have Reflect up. I thought he did for some reason, but no. So E-Speed in the Grimmsnarl is fairly safe, because I don't think he had... Yeah, he didn't have a Ghost type. And I'm betting he probably didn't bring in his what's it called? Electrode? I think a Play Rough should be fairly safe here. The only thing is I have Klefki in the back, which is like such a weak Pokemon in general. In terms of offense. It's great on defense, but like in terms of offense, it's terrible. But yeah, I think a Play Rough should be good here. So E-Speed will pick up the KO on Grimmsnarl, and then he's down to his last Pokemon. Hopefully Play Rough will do a lot of damage or get an attack drop here. At least it doesn't miss, so that's important. Yeah, it doesn't look like we got either. Ruination gonna come out there. And then depends on what his last Pokemon is. I mean, he could be slower than Dragonite. No, it's Chi-Yu. Okay, let's see. I don't see a problem, though, with just doubling the Chi-Yu here. With Ice Spinner. What do you think about this, though? How many turns are left of his screens? 2 on Light Screen and 3 on Reflect. Do I have a way to stall out the screens, though? I don't think I do. Okay, we're still just gonna have to E-Speed Aqua Jet, I think. Or do we want to protect? Yeah, let's protect Azumarill. Because he might... No, he didn't protect. He didn't protect Chi-Yu. Okay. That still did good damage. And then Heat Wave would not knock out Dragonite. So I'm wondering what you went for. Yeah, we just barely survive on 7 HP. And Ruination going to take us down to 4 HP, which is really funny to see. And our Reflect actually wears off. Okay, so let's see. Does Chi-Yu have... Was that Specs damage? Does he have Choice Specs? That's my question. I thought he was going to Protect last turn, though, so if he has Protect, this would be the time to use it. But he doesn't. Okay, with that, I think we have it in the bag. Because now he has to pick who he wants to KO. He can't get us both unless he got, like, Rock Slide. And we get a critical hit there. I don't think it mattered, though. Azumarill is just so powerful. It's such a good Pokemon. I think if we had Aqua Jetted, even previously, like, on that Gyarados, we would have taken him out. But, yeah, in this endgame, Azumarill was still helpful. I just think if he had Protect on Chi-Yu, he should have used it. But yeah, we're going to pick up the win there. So super, super nice showing from Azumarill. Ice Spinner to take care of the Terra, or not the Terra, the Terrain. So that if we wanted, we could bring in Klefki and then go for like Thunder Wave again. Although, I don't think that was useful in the endgame. I just wanted to get rid of the Terrain in case we needed to like swap out and then use Outrage with Dragonite. But yeah, Azumarill super versatile, and I think it's picking up in usage in Regulation C as well. And you can run Life Orb like I was running there. You can go Choice Band. Yeah, you can even do Belly Drum Citrus Berry, although that one's super, super risky and pretty hard to pull off in general. But I thought that was a good showcase of Azumarill, just overall.